welcome back to Indigo Smokes Tarot. I am Alexis. I do go by Indigo for the purposes of the channel. So same spread as last month. 4 sections: general energies, love energies, career, finance, and then spiritual stuff. So this reading is for Capricorn for the remainder of 2019, and then of course I will be doing 2020 readings. So I'll be working on those as soon as I'm finished with these. Anyways, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North and South nodes, 8th house, 12th house, wherever. If you have Capricorn heavy in your chart, this could be a reading that could resonate with you. So starting with your general energies, actually your angel numbers, you have 888 here as well as 333. So ascended master energy, karmic energy, as well as an energy of something nearing completion, or you know, coming into a new cycle of like prosperity or abundance or good fortune. Okay. Anyways, so your general energies, these 2 cards came out together. So let me here. Alright, so your first card is the reverse 4th chakra and the reverse victory card. So like I said, these 2 came out together. These are also consecutive numbers here. What they add up to is a 10 and an 11. Alright, so making progression in the cycle of life that you're in, or in the situation that you're in. Obviously there could be some lingering resentments or grief possibly in regards to an intimate or a personal matter where you possibly didn't get an outcome that you wanted. These are clarified by the victory card in reverse is clarified by the reverse 2 of cups. So I do feel like this is either a situation that you were emotionally tied to, possibly a situation you were destined to encounter, or this could be a relationship in regards to a person. Either way, there is a lack of victory and fulfillment, and possibly there could be conflict and intention or a separation here that has left you or someone in your energy feeling this sense of loss or a lack of victory. Okay. You could be dealing with some kind of relationship matter where there is conflict or tension or an outright separation, hence the feeling of, you know, losing or not having victory. The reverse 4th chakra, like I said, this is heart chakra blockages. So emotions that need to be processed and released, getting over past grief and resentments. This is clarified by 2 majors, once again consecutive numbers, a 7 and a 6, the Chariot and the Lovers in the reverse. So this reverse Lovers kind of mimics this reverse 2 of cups over here. So definitely, like I said, either a situation that you were just, you know, strongly attached to for one reason or another, or this is an actual relationship or connection. It's most likely on like a personal level. Both of these cards talk about separation, and the Chariot talks about moving on. So like I said, processing whatever blockages that you may have emotionally in regards to this situation, this breakup, and trying to move forward. Okay. As far as signs, you could be dealing with, there's a decent amount of cups here, so any water sign, strong Pisces, strong Leo, strong fire, any earth sign as well. So moving on to the second energy, you have cancel, clear, and delete. So basically, once again, like an energy of processing and kind of reprogramming yourself, or eliminating things from your energy reality life that are just not working for you anymore. Okay, also needing to be in or elevate yourself into a more positive energy. All right, this is clarified by, so we have 2 court cards here. So when these come out together, I feel like it's the same person. So we have here cancel and delete. So like I said, eliminating things that are not working for you, eliminating negative thoughts, negative energies, internal or external. Clearing up any confusion, seeing things clearly, working through like anxiety, stress, as well as situations where maybe there are secrets or illusions. Okay, possibly dealing with your own shadow or someone else's shadow that you are in proximity with. We have the reverse Queen of Cups here with the Queen of Swords. So once again, this is a very sharp kind of energy, very perceptive. The Queen of Swords is someone who makes head over heart decisions. She's able to balance her logic and her emotions, especially with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. This can kind of mimic that reverse 4th chakra energy where there are some emotional issues that need to be worked through. But all in all, this just looks like it could be someone here basically tempering their emotional side and being a little bit more logical and discerning in regards to a situation or just an energy that you're taking on in your life, where you need to eliminate things and you need to just see things in a more a left brain way. All right, once again, if you were dealing with any kind of fears or stresses or people or situations where maybe things weren't clear or where there could have been secrets or illusions, you're definitely seeing through that and eliminating accordingly. Furthermore, for your general energies, we have the Goddess card. So basically being in a receptive, a feminine energy, possibly creative for some of you, but definitely being in a regal power. We have the Sun here clarifying with the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. So this is kind of interesting to have both this masculine and feminine energy here. For this to be clarifying it. So two different ways is that you could be taking on a masculine and a feminine energy, like I said, being very balanced, or aiming to be. It's like being in more of an expressive kind of energy, but receptive as well. We have the Sun card here. This talks about like illumination, seeing things with much more clarity, coming into something successful or a more joyful period, especially with this Eight of Pentacles. Especially if this is talking about like on a career level or a financial level. This is basically getting success in regards to your work and your finances for some of you. Other than that, this could be you working to balance these two polarities within yourself, so that you can have that ultimate happiness and success. And then other than that, as far as external energies, this could be, a divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. One of these energies is wanting to work on a situation, wanting to, have some kind of success or happiness with someone else. Okay, so that's strong here as far as the Goddess and the Emperor. So this would be the Empress card if it was in tarot. Okay. Other than that, yes, so either this Goddess energy or this masculine energy is wanting to work on bringing happiness and success to a situation, possibly seeing happiness with someone, for sure. Okay, but the fact that we have the Sun and the Moon here, I do feel like that is like seeing things more clearly, all right, things being illuminated. For your general energies further, we have the Path, which is another 8, with the Three of Cups. So I feel like for some, this could be an energy like where you have spirit guides, like you have spiritual energies around you, helping you and leading you to where you are meant to go as far as your path and your purpose. Lately I've been seeing this Three of Cups when it's in a spiritual sense. I see this as like obviously coming into or being in a period of happiness, but also I see this as like a spirit guide kind of energy, because this is normally about socializing and friends. So I do feel like you have like spiritual allies trying to help you and guide you towards whatever your path is or whatever you're approaching. So those are your general energies. So I feel like you're going through like a shift in your consciousness, possibly balancing polarities within yourself, or you're in your divine energy and you're dealing with a counterpart and one of you wants to work on a situation. Okay, and for some of you, you're just stepping into your power in a way where you can get closer to your Ten of Pentacles here with the 8. But moving forward from that, going into your love energies. Furthermore, actually at the bottom of the deck we have Power, so that kind of amplifies the whole stepping into your power thing. And then we have the High Priestess clarifying this, so that's really dope. This is a very intuitive energy. It correlates to the Goddess, the Empress, and the High Priestess kind of would make this Goddess energy here. So like I said, some of you are stepping into your power, and that's really dope. And I feel like with this High Priestess being here, normally when she comes out, there's a situation that is needing to be seen or dealt with on in an intuitive way, okay, or someone's needing to listen to their intuition, okay, and that is what your strength in this situation could be. So definitely being more perceptive and in an intuitive way, and both in a as well as in a logical way. So anyways, going into love, so your overall energies for this, we have the Getting to Know Each Other card, all right, and we also have the reversed Give Your Relationship a Chance card. Okay, so once again, this kind of looks like opposing energies. I've been getting that a lot in the love readings for the signs. Getting to know each other here is clarified by the Five of Cups being the first card and the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely someone either was or is, and when I do the shuffling for this, I always make it like current energies or the overall energy. So I do feel like this could be a current energy of someone feeling remorseful, regretful, or feeling some kind of sense of hurt or loss in regards to a family situation, a domestic situation, a relationship. Okay, someone here could be wanting to approach the situation, wanting to make amends in some way, shape, or form, wanting to have some kind of conversation, reveal some things, reveal the, their apologetic intentions or their nature. Alright, I do feel like someone here is taking that particular energy on. Alright, that could definitely be guilt for some, and just a sense of hurt or loss. Okay, clarifying the give your relationship a chance, we have the reverse temperance card. Okay, so a person or a situation that is extremely off balance. It can bring a lot of conflict, discord with it. This is something or someone that, if this is a person, is someone who is severely out of alignment. If it's a situation, once again, it's something that is not in alignment with you. It brings a lot of conflict, a lot of discord. Okay, and this can be an energy of excessive or something overindulgent. Okay, this is something that just doesn't have any balance or harmony with it, and it brings more problems because it's not balanced, it's not in alignment. Okay, and we have the death card here, so a relationship ending and or going under an intense transformation. Okay, and I do feel like this could be an ending because this is in the reverse. Okay, and someone here possibly not giving a situation, a relationship a chance because either the relationship itself or a person that they're dealing with or that you're dealing with is just severely off balance, and it's not in alignment with you, and it's needing to either end or transform. Okay, so like I said, I do feel like these are opposing energies because you have someone here who is wanting this Ten of Pentacles and is feeling remorse or regret or loss over it, and then you have another energy here that is wanting to put an end to something that's just not working out cohesively. Alright, so those are the overall energies for you, Capricorn. And I'm going to do past, present, future, as well as what is the root cause, the foundation, and the most likely outcome if things continue along their path. Okay, so these two cards came out together for the most relevant and significant energies in your past. You have the reverse world card and the three, the Empress. Okay, both of these are threes. Okay, so like I said, 3 is a repetitive energy here. It does talk about ascended masters. Within your love life, you do have 3 threes, so this could be a situation or relationship where there was a third party influence. Okay, whether that was work, family, friends, or whether that was infidelity, there was a third party or an external energy that possibly affected this dynamic. Okay, maybe there was just a lot of people involved at play. Okay, but in the past, as far as your love life, we have the reverse world and the Empress here together. So something here wasn't successful, hence that reverse victory. So something here in the past was not successful, and possibly the way that something ended, things could have been kind of left open or incomplete. Right, so this can talk about like unfinished business, but it does talk about a lack of success within a cycle. Okay, as well as unfinished business. So it looks like things are could be currently like still open. Maybe there wasn't any closure, or maybe things didn't come full circle, or they haven't yet. Okay, and then we have the Empress here. So this is earth energy. This could definitely be you, Capricorn. Like I said, I do feel like this could be a divine counterpart kind of energy because we have Goddess here, we have the High Priestess, we have the Empress, and then we have the Emperor here. And so I just feel like that is that's a major theme that I'm seeing. Alright, so someone here, it looks like somebody decided to act in their power. Even though there wasn't success in a particular situation, I do see that this Empress energy is in the upright, so I do feel like that is a good thing. But I do feel like something in regards to a connection didn't bring a lot of fulfillment or success, and it could be, a sense of incompletion in regards to this. Okay, in the present energy, I have the Eight of Swords. So someone is taking on a fearful energy, being very being very stuck or restricted externally or internally. So someone here could be stuck in limiting thoughts, self-sabotage, fear, being stuck in your head, not really knowing what to do or how to move forward, or how to get yourself out of a restrictive energy or situation. Okay, so someone here is taking that on currently. And then in the near future energies, we have the reverse Three of Cups and the reverse Devil. So once again, if someone here is not aware, you could discover that there's some kind of third party influence. Other than that, this looks like freeing yourself from possibly a toxic connection, or just a very strong connection where there was a third party interference, or maybe there was just a lot of emotional turmoil within a particular relationship, or there is, and someone here is wanting to free themselves from something that could be toxic or something that could have third party influence. Okay, possibly you're dealing with, like I said, with this reverse tempest, you could be dealing with a person or a situation that is just extremely off balance for whatever reason, or you're dealing with a person that is extreme or overindulgent, or maybe like reckless in some way, shape, or form. And someone here, like I said, this is you, Capricorn, so this could be you being upset about this and not wanting this particular situation anymore. Like I said, this could just be you deciding not to reconcile with a particular connection or energy that is just not working out for you. Okay, I am going to clarify a few of these. But the Three of Cups in the reverse, that talks about overindulgence, that talks about third-party situations, that talks about frenemies, that talks about lies, gossip, and it talks about being unhappy. And sometimes it can talk about going solo. Okay, so definitely someone here could be freeing themselves from this. And Capricorn, in the near future, you could be unhappy in regards to a possible reconciliation, or be unhappy in regards to a dynamic that you were in, you know. So as at the foundation, as the why or the cause behind why the situation is playing out, we have the King of Wands. Okay, so you could be dealing with any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Leo, because we have this here with the Sun card. We also have strong Aries, because we have the Emperor here as well. So any fire sign or any person that is taking on a very passionate energy. So with this being here, clarified with the reverse Six of Wands, I feel like as far as the cause to this, you could be dealing, or someone here could be taking on this energy of I want to say someone here could be wanting attention, or someone here, like I said, back to that reverse victory card, someone here could just be not feeling like they're getting a victory in a situation. Someone who could be wanting attention or recognition, and they could feel like they're not getting it, or they're not getting a victory. Alright, and sometimes, especially with these both being ruled by Leo, this can be like someone who enjoys attention, and they can be very upset when they don't get it. So with these two being here together, you could be dealing with someone who is very prideful, and someone who is unhappy with the lack of recognition or victory in this particular connection. Okay, possibly due to their own actions, possibly due to pride, I don't know. But you know, someone here is not feeling like they're successful in this connection, and like they're not getting the attention that they want. Okay. Alright, and the most likely outcome is the reversed the reverse Ace of Wands with the Two of Swords. So this card came out first, the reverse Ace of Wands. This is not having any desire or passion or instinct, drive, enthusiasm to pursue something. This is kind of an energy of, you know, lackluster, bored, you know, not really interested, not really having the energy to go after something, or to, you know, initiate something. Okay. And we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about mental conflict, a situation being at a stalemate, not moving forward, and it talks about having a hard decision to make. Okay, so somebody here could be this can also take on an energy of like avoidance or denial, or blocking something out. So someone here, you know, due to a lack of interest, enthusiasm, passion, could be making the decision to block something out, not wanting some kind of new start here, not being interested, and making, you know, a decision to, you know, just block out a connection, not pursue it at all. Yeah. So overall, I feel like the outcome for this is just something coming to either a pause or ending. All right, something here is like radically changing. Okay, or a person is within this connection, but I feel like this is the connection either coming to a stalemate or a flat out ending. Okay, because we have the Two of Swords here, which signifies like not moving forward, not making a decision, or having a hard decision to make, and then the Death card that obviously talks about something ending. Okay, so I'm going to clarify a few of these. Alright, so why is the reverse world here with the Empress in the past for the love lives of Capricorn? Alright, King of Swords. So You or someone else, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Aquarius energy, strong fixed energy. Yeah, strong fixed energy as well. So you either could have taken on this King of Swords energy, you know, making a head over heart decision, or someone else did. All right, I want to clarify his energy a little bit more. Why is the King of Swords here in the past in regards to the love life of Capricorn? You could have been dealing with an emotionally detached person, or with someone who's overly logical, or you could have taken on this energy in regards to whatever this cycle was that you were in. All right, once again, we have the reverse moon here with the Justice card. Okay, so I do feel like maybe something in the past was revealed to you. Once again, we have strong air energy, strong Aquarius, strong Libra. All right, also we have the Empress is ruled by Libra as well, because that is Venus. All right, so like I said, either you were dealing with an energy that's possibly very logical, very detached, makes head over heart decision, or you stepped into this energy of being more logical in regards to something, possibly after something being revealed to you. Okay, the moon in reverse talks about secrets revealed, seeing things more clearly, no longer being caught up in illusions, or no longer no, I'm not going to say that, but this is definitely seeing things more clearly and something being revealed. Okay, so possibly that made you had to step into a more logical energy to make a balanced decision, or to bring balance to a situation. Okay, let me see. Why is the Eight of Swords here in the current and present energies for the love life of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? Why is the Eight of Swords here for the present energies in regards to the love life of Capricorn? Alright, so once again, you could be dealing with another earth sign, strong air, strong fixed energy more than anything, and there's a lot of earth here. So clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Hierophant. So possibly somebody here could be feeling restricted or fearful in regards to a commitment. Someone here could be in another relationship, a marriage possibly, because we do have the Justice card here with the Hierophant. Those can both talk about marriage, someone being married. So someone here could be feeling restricted or unable to take action due to another commitment, or someone here could just be fearful in regards to a connection or a commitment that they currently have, you know, with you, or vice versa if you're taking this on towards someone else. Alright, why is the Hierophant here? Or if you're dealing with the Taurus, this Taurus is taking on this fearful energy. Why is the Hierophant here with the Eight of Swords in the present energies for the love life of Capricorn? Alright, so Seven of Swords. I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, so once again we have strong air energy, strong Libra, strong Aquarius. Presently, somebody here is somebody is feeling restricted. Okay, restricted, fearful, possibly stuck in another relationship, or stuck in regards to what to do to this current connection. The Seven of Swords is someone being deceptive or sneaky. Okay, possibly somebody here is, you know, running away from their emotions, but this is a strong, deceptive, manipulative energy. Possibly, like I said, either someone has a secret connection with someone else, or a marriage, or just another commitment, and they could be feeling restricted in that, or they could be hiding that as well. So like I said, there's like strong third party here. What is the Seven of Swords hiding in regards to this Hierophant? Why is the Seven of Swords here with the Hierophant and the current energies of the love life of Capricorn? What is the Seven of Swords hiding for the love life of Capricorn? Alright, so we have the reverse Queen of Cups. Alright, so once again, like I said, somebody here could be hiding from running away from their emotions, okay? That's one scenario. Another scenario is, like I said, somebody here could be deceptive or sneaky or manipulative, and they can be taking an emotional approach to do it. Alright, and then in another way, if this is tying into someone who is dealing with someone who is in another connection, this energy could be signifying someone here is hiding a person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you are taking this energy on Capricorn, the reverse Queen of Cups, this could be you, you know, not being emotionally receptive to a situation, but Any of those can apply. So either somebody here is hiding a connection and they feel restricted in that. Someone here could be stuck in fear and limiting thoughts in regards to how to deal with this connection. Someone, like I said, could be hiding a marriage, or someone here could be running away from their emotions or taking a deceptive approach in regards to a commitment. Okay, possibly, like I said, hiding their emotions or taking an emotionally manipulative approach. And yeah, somebody could definitely be taken on like a victim or helpless kind of energy. Alright, why do we have the Three of Cups? I almost said Three of Swords. Why do we have the reverse Three of Cups and the reverse Devil here in the near future in regards to the love life of Capricorn? Why is the reverse Three of Cups and the reverse Devil in the near future for the love lives of Capricorn? Alright, and we now have counterparts. Like double counterparts at the same time. That's hilarious. Alright, so clarifying the near future Three of Cups with the Devil. We have all of these flipped over together. That's really funny. The first one I seen was the King of Cups. So we have counterparts with the reverse Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and we have counterparts with the Queen of Wands. And then remember that the King of Wands is at the foundation of this. So like I said, this feels like a soulmate and or strong or twin flame kind of energy, divine counterpart. Okay, so near future. So there's a lot of face cards here as of now. So I'm not gonna put too much emphasis on the third party thing. Although I do think that's like a prominent energy that is here, because I do feel like there could still be and there was secrets in regards to this connection. Okay, so like I said, I do feel like Capricorn, you're not happy with something here. Period. And there could be something here that you're freeing yourself from a connection. And I feel like someone here is going to have to make a decision in regards to this connection, because first of all, there's a lot of twos here. Alright, so we have the Two of Swords in the outcome, and we have the Two of Wands in the near future. So like I said, this is all about decisions. This is all about being at a crossroads. Alright, possibly somebody here could be feeling isolated or lonely, depressed in regards to this. Unless someone here is less enlightened than the other, this is somebody here feeling isolated and lonely, possibly, sad in regards to, not being connected to another person. Like I said, that remorse card, that Five of Cups, that is here. So someone here could definitely be feeling the effects of whatever has transpired in this connection. And like I said, somebody here is definitely having a decision to make. Right, so this is a counterpart, so it's most likely going to be a hard decision, because the connection is very strong. But I feel like this is a decision to free yourself from something. Like I said, you can be with any fire sign, any water sign, any earth sign, any fucking air sign. All the signs are here now. But near future, some kind of decision. Okay, I feel like one person here could be taking on this energy of feeling like they've been cast out, or like they're just like feeling the disconnect. And I feel like another energy here is kind of growing, or will be growing bored with this situation. Okay, feeling a bit deflated in regards to it. But definitely strong soulmate energy, if not soulmate, strong as twin flame. Okay. And like I said, with the King of Wands at the foundation, I feel like this is the person who is either prideful or is feeling like they haven't, been victorious in a situation. Why do we have the King of Wands here and the reverse Six of Wands at the foundation of this love reading for Capricorn? Why is the King of Wands and the reverse Six of Wands here at the foundation of this love reading for Capricorn? Oh my goodness. Alright, so I do think, like I said, this energy wants attention, wants victory, and it feels like it's not getting it, okay? This energy likes attention and wants it, for sure, in this situation especially. So clarifying, we have the Page of Wands, the Fool, the reverse Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles, okay? So somebody here could be wanting a new beginning, wanting to heal this, okay? Somebody here is not, they haven't gotten the attention or the victory and the recognition in the situation that they want. Possibly, like I said, you're dealing with somebody who is prideful, but this is a energy that wants something here. Okay, we have two sixes. Sixes are all about give and take, balance, reciprocity, as well as it carries a strong energy of the past with it. So the Six of Pentacles talks about equal give and take, someone wanting to give, someone wanting to receive, someone wanting to be generous. Okay, The reverse Three of Swords talks about healing, accepting, and getting over things. Someone here could possibly be wanting to heal things here, wanting a new beginning. This Page of Wands, like I said, there could be children involved, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. We have counterparts, so this could be a full-blown, family situation. All right, but if it is not that, this is definitely somebody here wanting to communicate about some kind of new beginning, wanting some kind of equal exchange here. All right. Alright, and why is the reverse Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords here in the outcome? The reverse Four of Wands. So, it's official. We literally have all the Twin Flame cards here. This is a Twin Flame for a lot of you. If you resonate with that, then this is for you. So, we have the reverse Four of Wands with the Strength card. This is, a breakup. So further clarifying this hard decision, this lack of enthusiasm or inspiration in regards to a connection, or someone here making a hard decision or something like that, where you don't want something here, you don't want to start again, or something along those lines, or because you've grown bored with it. We have the reverse Four of Wands and Strength. So once again, this is strong Leo energy, strong fire energy. This is an energy of restraint and basically controlling yourself, having self-discipline. All right, restraining yourself as you need to. Possibly someone here could be making the decision to restrain themselves from a connection, deciding, that things are not happy, things are not secure, it's not a stable connection anymore, or just this symbolizes, a lack of a lack of union. Okay, so this talks about conflict or dysfunctional situations and connections or breakups. Okay, this is a situation that doesn't bring a lot of happiness or stability or security. Okay, and Strength, it can signify that someone here is gaining strength from this connection moving forward, but definitely this is an energy of restraining yourself from something that you feel isn't bringing you happiness, security, stability, and possibly just symbolizing a breakup of this connection. Okay, either gaining strength from it or restraining and controlling yourself in regards to this. So like I said, we have two opposing energies. Alright, what is the advice in regards to the love lives of Capricorn Collective for the remainder of 2019? What is the love advice for the Capricorn Collective for the remainder of 2019? I'm going to pick a card out the middle. Alright, that's funny, separations at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so codependency in the reverse. So back to that reverse devil card. Definitely there could have been some codependency issues here, especially with the reverse Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords. That is an energy where for some of you that could be, being stuck in a victim consciousness, or just feeling, dependent or vulnerable, and possibly having that used against you. But definitely codependency issues could have been a thing here. All right. Whether that was on a person, a dynamic, or maybe someone in the situation had like codependency issues in regards to a substance or another person. Bottom of the deck is separation. So like I said, I feel like, the most likely outcome if things continue along their path is separation. And I do feel like someone here will be choosing to separate and free yourself from something here that is codependent or undermining to your energy. Okay. Yes. So that is it for love. I do wish that it could have been better for you guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, someone here does want something, but another is, it's not. It's just not. Okay, so moving on to work and career, all that jazz. So this is pretty simple. These two cards came out together. We have another 10 and we have another 8. Storm warning and indecision. Okay, so once again, all of these twos talk about decisions, polarity, duality. Okay. Choosing between two paths, two people, overall having some kind of crossroads decision to make. As far as career, as far as finance, I feel like there is something here. If you're not currently dealing with this energy and it's passing through, this is something that could be on the horizon for you, where you're having a decision to make, possibly in regards to a cycle. This storm warning is kind of like the Tower card. It talks about something, some kind of upheaval, some kind of disturbance. Some kind of moment, something intense happens on the horizon, possibly putting you in decision mode. Okay, deciding which path to take. But this is definitely something unexpected and maybe a little bit dramatic, just a little bit. Okay, something unexpected. Alright, clarifying, the storm warning is the Six of Swords. So, unless, like I said, this is the current energy that is passing for you that you're moving on from. This is an energy on the horizon where either this energy is going to cause you to move forward, or you're just going to, like, it's going to catapult you forward. Basically, something like a tower moment. Those happen to redirect you. So maybe something here unexpected happens or dramatic happens and it shifts you going somewhere else, you know, rerouting you. Or something happens and your response to it is that, you know what, I'm just going to move on. Possibly this is even relocating, okay? Relocating or traveling in regards to work and finances, but definitely this is a moving on kind of energy, okay? Some of you could definitely be, after some kind of dramatic situation happens, you could be like moving forward as in physically relocating, traveling elsewhere, if not just moving on beyond or moving past a difficult or a dramatic situation, okay? So if this isn't talking about physical, this is talking about mental, emotional, moving on, okay? Transitioning into something else after something dramatic happens. Yeah, so whether it's your decision to move forward or whether something happens and it kind of forces your hand, I feel like there's a moving on energy there in regards to career and finances. Like I said, possibly some of you will be traveling or relocating in regards to work. So anyways, with the indecision card, this is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So there's something here that you have not had a lot of success or stability with, okay? This could be an energy of like not having the resources, not having the money, not having the stability, something here not being able to go long term, possibly losing something, okay? Losing something here. This could be a situation that maybe drained, you know, your energy of abundance, or just didn't give you that long-term energy that you were wanting or needing, okay? Possibly something here negatively impacted your finances, okay? And that could be what is causing you to have a decision to make, okay? That could definitely, this Ten of Pentacles in reverse can definitely be connected to this storm warning because they're both the same number, okay? So definitely an ending or a transition is happening here. Like I said, either because you're taking on the energy of, okay, I'm going to do this moving forward, or whether circumstances change and it forces you to do something. So, further clarified is the Fool. So, like I said, I feel like this is, something has happened and it's forcing you, or your decision in regards to it is to move forward to something completely new and calm and happier and most likely more stable. Okay, so I do feel like you're getting some kind of new beginning, or you're being asked to take some kind of leap of faith towards something new in regards to your career and your finances, okay? And I do feel like things could happen unexpectedly, okay? I don't say that as a bad thing. I just, with the Fool, the Six of Swords, and the Storm Warning, I just feel like that's a, that's an energy that can kind of come out of the blue. It can kind of be unexpected. It can be a little bit dramatic, just as like a wake-up call, okay? But I do feel like it's like either, I feel like your hand is just being forced in regards to something, okay? Just to get you to go in a new direction. So, there's that. Let me see what is the advice. Alright, so what is the advice for the career and finances of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? What's the advice for the career finances for Capricorn? What's the advice for the career and finances of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? That's like, is that too many cards? Okay, so that is too many cards. But you do have clear yourself here, basically telling you to release anything toxic. What is the advice for the career and finances of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? I'm going to pick a card out the middle. Alright, so speak up. Alright, throat chakra. If you haven't been expressing yourself, you're needing to. Alright, especially if you are deciding to basically move on from something and go towards something else. Maybe you're needing to communicate before you do that, or as you do that, for whatever reason. But definitely say what you need to say. Alright, any other advice for the career and finances of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? Alright, and it says you are profoundly clairvoyant. So, some of you could be going towards a more spiritual purpose as far as your career goes. Okay? Or, if not that, you're just needing to really tune into yourself, like realizing that you know that your instincts and your intuition are trustworthy, and let that lead you forward. Basically, let that lead you forward and communicate as you need to. I do feel like there's something here that needs to be said, because with that storm warning card, I feel like that's going to force some kind of communication to happen. All right, but definitely if you're not moving towards a spiritual, life path purpose in regards to your career, you're definitely just needing to trust yourself and what you know and what you feel on an intuitive level, and act accordingly, as well as communicate accordingly. At the bottom of the deck over here, we do have the you in the upright, the devil. So like I said, I do feel like you are coming into your power, and you also could be moving on from maybe a toxic or just an unhealthy work situation, okay? Or maybe just a career that's not in alignment with you and where you're trying to go. So yes. All right, and last but definitely not least, we are on to the spiritual energies, okay? Once again, you are here in the upright. So your first card, even though these came out together, we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integrations. Like I said, you have Goddess here, you have the Empress here, you have the High Priestess here with the Power card for your general energies. Okay, so like I said, I do feel like if you're not already, you're gonna have to be in your power, because you're gonna have something unexpected happen that you're gonna have to basically make an executive decision about, or you're gonna have to just be really focused with where you're being rerouted to go. So spiritually, you're definitely going through a transition. You're going through an awakening and ascension process. All right, we also have here the get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So like I said, this kind of goes back to the clairvoyant. Like I said, you could be taking or going towards a more spiritual, creative kind of career, okay? Or your intuition, your abilities could be guiding you to something, to go towards something new, okay? But definitely spiritually, I feel like you are, if you're not already aware of it, you're coming into like spiritual gifts. All right, a lot of you could be highly sensitive, a lot of you could be empaths, a lot of you could be intuitives. With the High Priestess, a lot of you could have like, healer or psychic abilities. Yeah, and you're needing to ground yourself, okay? Connect with nature, definitely needing to ground yourself, because Capricorn, you're an earth sign. All right, so whatever gets you centered and grounded, you need to do that. All right, so possibly go out and connect with nature, or maybe, I don't know, if you have a green thumb, get some plants, do something that helps you to like interact with nature, okay? The awakening card is clarified by the devil and the reversal of fortune. So even though I do feel like you're in your power, because you have the devil here 3 times and it's only here in the reverse once, I do feel like that is you being in your power, Capricorn. But also, it's very hard not to see this as a toxic energy when it's paired with the reversal of fortune. So I do feel like you are, either you have a situation or a cycle that you have been in that has kind of kept you down, kept you on the unfortunate side of things, where things aren't really working out in your favor and you could feel like things are against you. I feel like you've been in this kind of energy for a while, and your awakening is either forcing you to be aware of this or forcing you to free yourself from this, okay? The reversed wheel of fortune talks about bad karma, unfortunate cycles, and things overall not working out in your favor, or at least feeling like, luck isn't on your side, okay? But this is heavy, unfortunate karma kind of energy, just where things are not in alignment, possibly due to toxic cycles or energies within yourself or external to you. I feel like this awakening is forcing you to face this as well as release this energy, okay? Further, we have clarifying the get grounded card, the empaths and the highly sensitives. We have the lovers here with the reverse 7 of cups. So this is definitely an energy of, I always see the reverse 7 of cups as seeing things more clearly, because if you can see this in the upright, she has a lot of options ahead of her, okay? And she's overwhelmed by them. And there's a lot of illusions in each of these. Right? When it goes into the reverse, I feel like things fall out. I feel like things fall out of the cups and you pretty much see everything for what it is. So I do feel like this is amplified with the get grounded, because you're basically saying you need to center yourself and your energy so that you can, make more empowering decisions for yourself. So with the lovers, like I said, this is a twin flame or a divine counterpart, a strong soulmate reading, where possibly you were in a relationship or a situation that it shook things up for you, and it could have definitely changed or jump started your spiritual ascension, your spiritual awakening. Right, so that is definitely something that is showing up in your spiritual journey, is that you're in a divine counterpart kind of thing that wakes you up takes you out of la la land and forces you to see things clearly and come back to reality if you were ever, you know, spaced off or confused or not grounded. It's like you're having to just fully ground yourself and see things on a from a more sober perspective. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you have spiritual gifts and abilities as well as creative, but I feel like maybe they can overwhelm you sometimes or scare you, and you're needing to figure out some kind of way, possibly connecting with nature, that's going to help you to balance those energies out within yourself. Yes, and the Lovers also talks about like being at a significant point in your particular path where you're having like to decide between two different paths. Okay, and hence the need to get grounded, because you could have to choose between two people or two paths in your journey. Okay, because with the awakening there are some things that you have to leave behind, and it could be hard to do that with the Devil. Okay, and even with the reverse Wheel of Fortune, it could just be hard. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck here we have the men talking. Okay, so a lot of you could be star seeds. You know, like I said, that your spiritual gifts indicate that you could have, you know, special origins as far as your soul essence or your soul origin. I'm basically just saying that, one, you've had a lot of lifetimes. This isn't your first one. It may or may not be your last one. I don't know. You would have to get like a personal reading for that kind of thing. But this basically just says that you have like star seed origins. You're from a different star, a different constellation. Okay, you carry a different soul energy with you than possibly some other people that you could be around. This talks about, the keywords are longing for home, belonging, and the original light worker. So once again, I do feel like a lot of you have some kind of spiritual or creative purpose here. You could be needing to do that on a grand scale, or you could just be needing to step into this energy for yourself and just on a personal level. And for some of you, you will be taking that to a more professional career type thing. Okay, but for sure, I feel like this is definitely an energy where you could have gone through some cycles where maybe, like I said, you didn't feel like things were working out for you. You didn't feel like, you know, maybe you didn't feel like you belonged. Okay, I do feel like that's amplified with this, especially because it's clarifying. We have the reverse Six of Wands, which once again talks about that feeling like you're not getting that attention, that recognition, that reward, that victory. Okay, feeling like you're not winning, basically. And with this longing for home, this belonging, you could definitely, a lot of you could have felt like outcast. Okay, because sometimes the Six of Wands can be energy where you've done the work or you deserve success or recognition, but you're not getting it for whatever reason. So a lot of you could feel like you were out of place or like you were overlooked, either recently or just at certain periods throughout your life. Okay, that could be a cycle that you have dealt with. Okay, that your awakening is trying to bring you out of. Further clarified by this is more earth energy, the Hierophant. So this is, once again, it's a spiritual leader card. Okay, so like I said, a lot of you could be stepping into a spiritual leadership kind of energy and role, going on your divine path, your divine purpose. Okay, because this talks about morals and values. It talks about commitments. It talks about spiritual commitments as well as like higher learning. Okay, but overall, this is something that you're committed to, and this is an energy of wisdom. All right, and enlightenment, and being on your true path. Further clarifying is the reverse Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like the only reason I feel like this is an energy that you're overcoming is because the Hierophant is like the middle card here. So like I said, spiritual purpose here with the men talking. Okay, starseed origins, possibly having an energy where you're needing to influence or affect others on a larger scale than maybe what you're currently doing, or maybe that's something that is in your energy or in your soul mission to do. Alright, with the Hierophant being here surrounded with this Six of Wands and this reverse Nine of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, your path is leading you away from or helping you to overcome, you know, like this feeling of dependency. Alright, the reverse Nine of Pentacles talks about being dependent on something, not having a strong sense of self or security or self-esteem. This is when you could possibly be mentally, spiritually, emotionally depleted or impoverished, okay, and a bit of a victim or codependent or a a not all together kind of energy, okay, where you still have some maturing to do, you still have some grounding to do. And with this reverse Six of Wands being a lack of victory and reward, I do feel like your path is guiding you away from these kind of energies and people and situations that make you feel this way. So anything that makes you feel like you are losing, or anything that makes you feel like you're overlooked, or like you're not getting a victory, or like you're not getting the attention or something that you deserve, anything that makes you feel dependent or weak or not stable, either on a mental, emotional, spiritual, financial level, I feel like your path, your own wisdom is guiding you away from that energy, okay? And also, if this is an external energy, then your path is guiding you away from people who take on this energy, because this can be excessive pride, and this can be, uncivilized behavior. So for some of you, one will resonate and the other will resonate. But yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you, this is an internal energy and issues that you've been dealing with in regards to, not feeling recognized, not feeling like you belong, not feeling victorious, and possibly not feeling strong within yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or financially, okay? So either you've gained a lot of wisdom from this kind of energy, and you're now going, stepping into something that's more in alignment with you on a spiritual level and maybe a career level, or this external energy, someone who's taking this on, that could be forcing you to kind of like wise up and leave some things behind, okay? So now, what is the advice? I feel like that is pretty straightforward as far as advice. One, you're a starseed. You have special origins, a special mission being here. You do need to ground yourself, because you are going through an awakening, and you don't want to get lost in the ascension process, and you don't want your gifts to overwhelm you, okay? Any further advice in regards to the spiritual journey and the spiritual lives of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? Right? Who or what is triggering you? For a lot of you, like I said, with this twin flame, you do have a twin flame or a soulmate triggering you, triggering your awakening, making you realize things that are not empowering to you, things that have things not working out in your favor. So you need to, just take a closer look at who and what is specifically triggering you, and pay more attention to that, because there could be things that you're needing to emotionally, mentally, and spiritually work through, so that you can, continue along your awakening and spiritual ascension process, okay? When you work through your triggers, you heal yourself, and you also heal your bloodline, and you make things easier for the generations and the descendants that come after you. So working through your shit and your karma is really helpful overall, like just for your entire bloodline, because the things that you don't deal with, or the cycles that you don't balance out or heal karmically, it falls on the people who come after you in your bloodline, okay? So definitely pay attention to what needs to be healed within yourself. Do we have any further advice for the spiritual journey and the spiritual lives of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? Alright, I'm going to pick a card out the middle. Any further advice for Capricorn and their spiritual journey? Alright, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Alright, so basically, most likely if you are taking on this clairvoyant energy, this empath, highly sensitive, high priestess, goddess energy, whether you are masculine or feminine, some gifts have a feminine energy signature, and some gifts have a masculine energy signature. It doesn't matter. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies within them, and if you are someone who identifies with, having clairvoyant experiences, being empathic or highly sensitive, or highly spiritual and into like the mystical world or the mystical arts, that is definitely something here that you're needing to focus on. Your calling, those energies and those qualities that you have within yourself and within your energy could be pointing you to what your soul mission is, and you could be needing to work through your triggers so that you can actually go towards what your soul is calling you to do, okay? Although I do feel like even if you take forever with your triggers, these things will still pop up for you until you basically get yourself in alignment. So even if you're slower in your healing process, I do feel like your soul would most likely keep nagging you, because you have a lot of spiritual cards here, and it looks like you have a spiritual nature that you can't really suppress even if you want to. So good luck with that. Bottom of the deck, we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. So once again, like I said, some of you could be needing to help create or impact people on a spiritual, creative level, possibly on a larger scale than what you are currently doing. Okay, that could be a part of your mission in this particular incarnation. Okay, let me see, is there anything else I need to clarify here? Alright, do we have any more spiritual advice? And do we have any more advice for the spiritual journey of Capricorn for the remainder of 2019? Alright, get rid of fear. Any more spiritual advice for Capricorn? Picking a card from the middle, spiritual advice for Capricorn. I just said this shit. I cannot make it up. Vacuum away fear and twin flame. I told you. So, yeah, a lot of you have a twin flame dynamic that is catalyzing your spiritual ascension, and it's causing you to have to work through triggers and old cycles and karmic patterns so that you can continue to ascend. And you're needing to work through your shadow, work through your fears, and work through your heart chakra blockages so that you can continue to where you need to go, and so that you can help other people to do the same. This twin flame energy, you could be feeling the energy of your twin flame, and you are definitely in a twin flame connection if this is resonating with you. Bottom of the deck we have crystals. It says the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So because you guys have such a heavy and strong spiritual energy with this clairvoyance, the high priestess, the empaths, the highly sensitive, you could definitely be needing some extra spiritual protection as far as like crystals go. So dark crystals, okay, black, obsidian, jet, onyx, tourmaline. Those are all dark crystals that can help you to, one, ground yourself, as well as to kind of protect you from negative or low vibrational energies. Heart chakra stuff, you can go with jade, anything green, green azurite. Jade is my favorite. You could go with rose quartz. Rose quartz is pink, but it's really good for the heart chakra as well. Those are crystals you can use for your heart. And what other energy was here? I don't think there were any other chakra cards, but needing to work with crystals. Okay, so just look up crystals. Okay, and because you guys have such like intuitive psychic kind of things going on with your 7th and crown chakras, your 7th and 6th chakras, you need to look at like dark blue and purple stones. So like amethyst is really good. I love lapis lazuli for your it's good for your throat chakra as well, the lapis, anything blue, but I like lapis especially for the 5th and the 6th, your third eye and your throat. So lapis is good for both of those. Clear quartz and amethyst are good for your crown. So I hope those recommendations help you. Right, sacral chakra, anything orange. All right, carnelian, citrine can help you with sacral chakra energies as well. And yes, so Capricorn, I hope that some of these messages resonated for you. I do appreciate you if you have watched this far. I have like 5 more signs to do. After that, I'll be working on 2020 readings, so do stay tuned. I'm going to do the same layout in the 2020 readings, but I'm going to have like an extra 6 cards to look into the first 6 months of 2020. Okay, so that'll be fun. That'll be exciting for me at least. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. And until next time, I appreciate you for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. And until next time, okay? Mwah.